Hi guys, so welcome back. Today I thought I would do a review on this wonderful little device, and we're gonna get to talking about some stuff that's very deep and find out what's going on with this thing. Hey guys, so first things first, if you don't know me, you should, because I'm freaking awesome. But if you don't know me, then one of the things you should know about me is that I have extreme anxiety and depression, and I've had those since I guess I was a teenager. I mean, like, as long as I can remember, I guess. So there's that. But I was diagnosed in 2011 after I started college. So I've always really wanted something like this that could help relieve stress in a more natural way. First off, y'all gotta ignore my Richie Ratchet hair today. I just got up and I was so excited because the mail came and I had this little device in the mail. I ordered it like 3 weeks to a month ago. I ordered it from Wish, and if you've never ordered from Wish and you're thinking about it, keep in mind that they take upwards of a month to ship things. Not to ship, but to receive things. So I've been very excited for this little baby to come in, and this thing, I've actually only seen it advertised on Facebook, and when I saw it I was like, ooh, I gotta have that. So here we are. So first things first, this thing is the fidget cube, and the instructions, show you this side because it's got a sticker on the other side. It shows that there are 6 different fidgeting things you can do, fidgeting methods you can use on this cube. And but I count like 8 because I'm weird. So you open this thing up and there's an empty box inside. So it's in this little plastic thing. There's another piece of plastic over top of it. Cube fits in here. And the whole reason I ordered this thing was because of this thing called the Glide. I call it joystick, but I love fidgeting with joysticks, like on toys and on game controllers. So I was really excited about this, but once I got it and I tried it out, I realized it's actually one of the least interesting things on this. So we're gonna get into this review and I'm gonna let you know what I think of this thing. Alright, so starting off, if you are someone who goes to work a lot, you do meetings, you do classes, whatever. If you're in church, which if you're in church and you're stressed out, you need to go pray and then go find a doctor. But for those of you who normally inhabit quiet areas, a couple of these things on here are not going to be your best friend. For starters, we have the switch. No, the flip. And this thing is like a light switch. And as you can tell, it's very loud. But you can conquer that by putting just a little bit of pressure on it, and that fixes that for the most part. But if you aren't careful, you can't control the sound very easily, because this thing is very hard to flip. Yes, flip. This is the flip. You want to call it switch. So if you can't control that very easily and you're in a quiet situation, I would recommend using one of the other things on this device, because that could actually cause more stress if you're in a quiet area and you're making this loud noise and you're panicking because you can't make it stop and you can't press it hard enough, whatever. So on to the next thing. Next, we have this thing, which is the, wait, is this a spin or the glide? I think this is a spin. So this side, if you can't tell, it's flat, and it's just a little rotating ball. I find this one pretty hard to move, but once you get the hang of it, you can really get into a position where you can do it quite a bit. This is one of the things that, like, I wouldn't use for one hand, but that's just me. So next we have the clickers. Okay, so on this side we have 5 buttons in the pattern of a 6-sided dice, and it represents the number 5. And each of these clicks, oh my goodness, it's supposed to stimulate like a clicking of a pen, which is just awesome. I am going to enjoy that one because that is one of my biggest fidgets when I'm in class, and I'm just gonna love that one. So there's that. This is called the click, by the way. Then we have the glide, and this here is where you have this little joystick thingy, and it gets stuck sometimes, but you know, it doesn't affect how it works or what it does. So you can just continuously roll this thing around. I was so excited about this piece, and it's actually turned out to be one of my least favorite. So this is where it said, like, I count 8 motions you can do with this thing, because this thing you can actually click like any other joystick, and I think that's kind of cool. But there's that. On this side we have the roll, and this thing has 2 different methods as well. First of all, it has this rolling ball, which is like the greatest thing on here. Well, second greatest. I'll show you my favorite here in a second. And it also has these little turn thingies and rotator clicky thingies, but again, if you're in a quiet situation, you may not want to use those. Just stick to the ball. Oh yeah, like this ball thing. Now, on the final side, as you can see, there's nothing really on it. And this side is called the breathe, and it's actually been my favorite. So this cube is made out of plastic, but it's made out of a really smooth plastic, which has been just so comforting. Like, you don't freak out. So this thing, I don't know if you can tell, oopsie, I don't know if you can tell in the camera, I think you can, but this device has a little thumb pad or finger pad in it, and what that is it acts as a worry stone, and you can rub your fingers on it, and it's actually really calming. Like, surprisingly, you wouldn't think a smooth surface to rub your finger on would be very calming, but it is. So as far as the whole cube goes, I'm really excited to use this in stressful or fidgety situations. I can't wait for class next week, because I just want to use this thing. And of course it would come on the first day of spring break. But that's besides the point. So I'm really excited about this thing because, like, I've always wanted something to fidget with that wasn't my pen. And, you know, like, for a long time, they've always had, like, stress balls where you would squeeze them, but I don't like that motion. I don't know why. I'm not feeling that. And they used to have, like, the little monster thingy that you just squeeze and its eyeballs would pop out. That thing didn't do anything for me. So, but this thing, I am super excited about. So, that is my review. Once again, this is the fidget cube. I call it a stress cube because it's so awesome. This has a huge market, I feel like, because almost everybody needs to fidget. And I mean, I'm doing it right now and I'm not even using any of the sides of the cube. But this thing has got to have a huge market. And I'm so excited that I came out with it. Again, I got mine on Wish for just a few dollars. I don't think it was over $2. But it's so exciting. And I just can't wait. Okay, so there's my review on this. If you enjoyed this, click the subscribe button down below and become a member of my family. And we will see you in our next video. Thank you and God bless.